Members of the Board of Trustees say they started receiving calls from concerned officers Friday morning about their new surprise boss after a period of turmoil.
No warning, no nothing. And you know she didn't. She just spoke to him, said, look, you the chief. I'm the mayor, and I'm telling you the chief, you the chief. Now go on in there, and you can tell them that I sent you. And you know that's exactly how it happened. You know it is.
And in 2021, still as Dixmoor's chief, Burge pulled officers from patrol because he says the village didn't provide them the basic supplies they needed to do the job.
And we cannot provide those services if we don't have what's required of us.
Oh, so you just abandoning the job. Oh, you the policeman who don't police. Oh, well, yeah, now I see why she hired him. Tiffany does like to surround herself with people who do not do their job. So, I mean, actually, he's perfect. He might be more qualified than the finance manager. Okay? This man professionally doesn't do his job. Okay? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments and let me know what you think about this, okay? So, Tiffany's not done, of course not. I don't know what her problem is, y'all. At this point, it's just personal. Okay, fine. You're pissed and, you know, your people keep getting fired and sent off to Kathmandu. I get it, okay? But why every time you go out and seek to find somebody to hire, does it have to be somebody like so fucking shady? It feels like you're doing this on purpose, is what I'm saying. As I like to put it, it feels intentional, okay? It feels intentional. Like if you were doing the hiring process, okay? Like what? Just to let you know, Tiffany ran off and just hired a new police chief. She just hired one, right? No conversation, no consent, no nothing. She just hires one, which would be fine. But of course she goes and she finds somebody with a weird, horribly shady history. It feels personal. It literally does feel personal. That you can't find anybody else. The only people you can find are people who are shady. Is it on purpose? Like, really, you tell me. But we're going to listen to this news report, okay? WGN 9 is going to let us know what is going on with this. Oh my God. If it's not on purpose, then I don't know what. So
WGN News has learned the village of Dalton has a new police chief.
But some local officials say village leadership broke the rules in making the appointment. WGN's Jenna Barnes is in the south suburbs with the latest.
Hi, Dana and Ray. Yeah, safe to say this came as a bit of a shock for the Dalton Police Department.
Yeah.
The new police chief is actually a former police chief who ran against Mayor Tiffany Henyard in her race for mayor. She has now appointed him chief here, a move trustees call illegal.
yeah.
There's a new police chief in Dalton. We're told Ronald Burge Sr. started work this morning, appointed by Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
It's an illegal appointment. We have an ordinance that says that she's supposed to go through the board.
Members of the Board of Trustees say they started receiving calls from concerned officers Friday morning about their new surprise boss after a period of turmoil. The same officers presented a unified vote of no confidence in the former acting chief, Louis Lacey.
Yeah. So the officers who wrote up a letter and said, look, we don't trust this thing in here. Okay. Can y'all please remove it? Talking about Lacey, of course. This guy, now this new guy that Tiffany's ran out and scrounged up and brought in there. So now they're looking at him like, what are you doing here? Who are you supposed to be? And then he's like, I'm your chief. I'm your boss. All of a sudden. No warning, no nothing. And you know she didn't. She just spoke to him, said, look, you the chief. I'm the mayor, and I'm telling you the chief, you the chief. Now go on in there, and you can tell them that I sent you. And you know that's exactly how it happened. You know it is. Okay? So out with the one, and let's see what is there to be known about this new one.
The board fired the Henyard ally, and he's currently facing a federal bankruptcy fraud charge.
Yes, he is.
This person has the same level of unprofessionalism as Lewis Lacey. And we've experienced the Ronnie Burge episode before as the chief.
Burge's certification with the state is listed as inactive, but he's previously served as chief in Dalton, Harvey, and Dixmoor, where in 2019, his son, a Dixmoor commander with the same name, was charged and later convicted of aggravated battery and official misconduct in an encounter caught on camera at the police station.
Wow. So his son, with all his facial features tucked away in dead center of the center of his face. Okay. You see? All his facial features are just tucked away, just like it's like all his face and then all his facial features just sitting right in cozy in the center. This is his son, his baby boy. Okay. Beating up people on the side of the police building. Okay. Caught on camera. Okay. Convicted. All right. I wonder why. Well, let's see what his father say about this. What did his dad? Because I'm sure his dad must be because he was running for mayor. His father was running for mayor against Tiffany Henyard. He was a police chief before. I'm sure he's a stand-up guy, and I'm sure he just had no tolerance for this. He probably sat his son down and said, "Look, son, we're better than this. Let's see if I'm right."
Of aggravated battery and official misconduct in an encounter caught on camera at the police station.
I am proud of my son. Make no doubt.
Oh, he's proud of him. Why? Because he managed to fit all of his facial features dead in the center of his face? Yeah, he hit right on target. I'm proud of him too. Okay? If that's what pride is, I'm proud of him too. Okay? I'm proud of you also, sir. I'm proud that your mustache matches your hair on your top of your head. Okay? Okay? I'm not proud that your eyebrows seem to, they're not quite committed to the mission. Giving patchy silver. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this man. He said he is proud, honey. I'm proud of my son. Why are you proud of him?
Doubt about it. And if I thought that my son did anything wrong or out of order, believe me, as a father, as the chief of police, I would not hesitate to do what I have to do.
Now that's funny because he was convicted. Your son got convicted. It got caught on camera and then he got convicted. So what you saying is, it don't matter what the camera said. It don't matter what the judge said. It don't matter what none of that is. It only matters what I think as his father. And I say I'm proud of him and I don't think he did nothing wrong, which is what I told him his whole life every time he fucked up, which is why he's running around beating people up on the side of the police station. I created this. Oh my God, where does she find these people? Y'all let me know in the comments, where does Tiffany find these people? Where do you find this? Like, how did she find this? Like, you have to actively go looking for something like this. You can't just stumble upon this, okay?
And in 2021, still as Dixmoor's chief, Burge pulled officers from patrol because he says the village didn't provide them the basic supplies they needed to do the job.
And we cannot provide those services if we don't have what's required of us.
Like what?
State records show Burge left Dixmoor that year and hasn't served on a police force in Illinois since.
Oh, so you just abandoning the job. Oh, you the policeman who don't police. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, now I see why she hired him. Tiffany does like to surround herself with people who do not do their job. So, I mean, actually, he's perfect. He might be more qualified than the finance manager. Dijonais. Something like that, okay? You might be more qualified than Dijonais, okay? The finance manager, okay? This man professionally doesn't do his job, okay? Oh my God. And then he recruits out for other people to help him not do his job. Okay.
And trustees argue his hiring in Dalton isn't legitimate.
Yeah, as is most of the things that happen in Dalton. Especially the things that Tiffany has a hand or a talent in. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. It never ends. It never ends. Like, is she not paying attention to this Diddy stuff? Like, I think that she should be watching the news and be like paying attention to what's going on with Diddy. because this is like that moment that Diddy did not take advantage of. Is the reason why Diddy is where he is right now. And had Diddy started taking advantage of those moments that he could have, he may not be where he is, be in the prison. See, right now, Tiffany's being watched by the feds, and she knows it. They done been in there. They done pulled out her. They done took out these boxes. They're looking into her, and she knows this. Now is the time to start, like, literally creating nothing but goodwill. All the weird, bad juju that you've made with the people who might have charges or want to sue you for stuff. It's time to make good on those things. Okay? This is what you should be doing right now. But instead, you are hiring criminals to be police chiefs. Do you know how dangerous this is? So if somebody ends up getting murked in this time while you're just venting and just trying to make everybody pay by showing how you got all the power, if this weird, incompetent beast that you put in here, if he does something or doesn't do something and it causes somebody to die, like what? That's gonna be on you, bitch. You hired somebody. It said that his license or whatever isn't even in like good standing right now. He's not even. How is he? He's not even eligible to be a police chief right now. And you just decide he's the police chief, and you send him in there. And of course, because he's the police chief, he's gonna get a gun. Well, pew pew. He's gonna get a pew pew. Pew pew. He's gonna get a pew pew. Okay. He's gonna get a badge, and he already has no kind of like his son is a criminal, which I'm sure he learned from his father. And the reason why I say that I'm sure of that is because his father just said he's proud of his son. And if he thought he did anything wrong, he would do whatever. Except for his son was convicted and it was on camera. And they just showed it even to us. This is not a game. But to her it is. She is so spiteful to the very end. Like I do wonder which type of person she is of the two of the things I'm about to say, right? Is she the person who just kicks and screams and does fits and throws her weight around and her power around, to intimidate? Is she one of the people who does that all the way up until the cuffs show up, to which she then becomes apologetic and shows all this remorse to try to get out of it? Is she that person, or is she the one whose pride is so weird, lack of better word, that even once they put the handcuffs on Tiff, is she still going to be like just talking about how much power she has and how you can't do this to her because of her power? Which one of those is she? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Which one is she? Is she the one that apologizes at the end, or is she the one who talks about her power all the way until they pull the switch, Y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? That was a little quick one. I can't believe that happened. That just popped up out of nowhere, okay? Y'all behave, all right? Don't be a Tiffany. Don't do that. Oh my God, we really don't need any more Tiffany. So I'll just leave you with that. Just don't be a Tiffany. Please don't be a Tiffany. It's not worth it, okay? And I don't like it, and I don't want nothing to do with it, all right? But mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh, peace.